Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you're all having a great weekend. I'm Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. Yeah, so it did get pretty dicey yesterday. This is not looking good overall. We did have another test down into basically our last stand. Our last level, our major level of support, and we have had a bounce off it thus far, only coming into basically our lower resistance level around this 33,000, getting rejected from it currently. But yeah, we need to get back above, well, we'll call it 34,000 just to be on the safe side, to then try and get back over 36 and kind of like try and put this iteration of price action behind us. Obviously getting above 36 will take us above these highs here, and also above the actual resistance zone, more importantly. But yeah, obviously if we get rejected here and come back down, I mean, there are only so many times in a bearish set of price action with basically lower highs that we can do before ultimately we will break down. Obviously markets test us. They test us, but hey, this may break down. But yeah, we've just gotta keep an eye. Obviously it is a weekend, so you guys now be waiting for actual real direction from the actual major markets, traditional markets, when they open. Well, either when the futures open this evening or when the cash markets open tomorrow. But yeah, overall we were looking very bad, but did manage to put in a slight recovery. And let's face it, this is only a recovery of, say, call it 30,000. It's only about $3,000, which is well, to be honest, on a $30,000 asset, it's quite a decent move. But yeah, obviously, just Bitcoin can collapse $3,000 pretty quickly, or pump up, obviously, as we've seen. But yeah. It is not looking the greatest, but if we can get above this first resistance level that we're struggling with at the moment, and then ultimately over 36,000, I think a lot more confidence will come back into the market, and we can try and make our way at least up to the $40,000 level. And then even if we get rejected and just play in this range but the top half, then that will not be bad. And maybe even we break above 42,000, but hey, first things first, we're not even above our first level of resistance. So yeah, we've got to basically just hold our breaths a bit longer and see where we go. Ethereum USD pairing, as you can see, in this sort of area of previous price action, but clearly not a bullish looking chart here. And also the BTC pairing still bleeding out here, coming down. It's not coming down in any sort of aggressive manner, but nonetheless just making more and more lows. We have got this horizontal here as a potential target. Maybe even you could draw a horizontal here, pretty much roughly where we're at, there or thereabouts. But yeah, this is obviously not looking good either, which is obviously shown in the Bitcoin dominance as well, which is looking relatively bullish in this uptrend, with, I guess, no real levels apart from maybe this level here. And then obviously our downward sloping trend line. Major market's not open today, so there's not really much to look at there. So we will just have to have a look at those stochastics. How are they doing? Are they going to help us out? 4 hour is pointing up and trending upwards, so it can obviously help us at least try and have a go at this. Getting above this next resistance level. 10 hour, I have a sneaker suspicion is not going to be looking as good now, but we shall see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, to be honest, it obviously was in a downtrend, but now it's looking to potentially turn back up, but hasn't turned back up yet. But if it does, we'll still be roughly in the heading towards the bullish zone. So that could give us could get us basically up to 36. 12 hours stalling out, not sure what to do. Daily turned back up now. So if it gets moving, it can obviously help us out, and then the rest of them doing their thing from basically low levels. But yeah, I mean, overall, we need to, realistically, it is the levels we're looking at. We need to get above this resistance, and then we need to start to make inroads into this resistance and getting back into the top half. Otherwise, I mean, if we keep coming back down, if we come back down from here back down to 30,000, it's very difficult for anyone to pose the argument that there is a higher likelihood that we get supported than there is that we lose it. So that is even with obviously a tendency for sideways action within a price range and a bias that I have. I mean, this is looking like it will want to take it out if we do come back down again. So yes, I mean, I guess we're going to wait to see how the traditional markets open. Do they open well? Do the futures open well? Does that give us a bit of a tailwind, or yeah, or are we heading down? So yeah, there we go, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.